There we go. Okay. Didn't look like we were going live there at first, but we are live. So, hey there, Facebook. How are we doing tonight, folks? Well, it looks like I'm a little jumpy still. So, yeah, something's a little hinky with Facebook tonight, looks like. But we're going to plow right on in. All right, folks. So, anyway, we're going to do a quick Live Good live for you. Of course, Live Good's still going crazy. If you have not checked out the tour yet, I'm challenging everybody. You've seen these videos, you've seen other people talking about it. You all think you know what you think you know, but I'm telling you, if you have not watched that tour yet, you need to go do it. All right. So, anyway, want to do a product focus for you today, and I'm actually going to do a multiple product focus rather than just one. I was going through some of the trainings today, some of the past ones, and I came across one that's just near and dear to my heart. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about that this evening. What we're going to talk about is sleep optimization with Live Good products. And, this is near and dear to my heart because I have sleep apnea. I struggle with sleep. Uh, it's a big issue for me. Getting to sleep and staying asleep is an issue for me. Uh, so anything I can do to help it is a definite positive. So, um, basically, when you're sleeping and you're going through that REM sleep, it's kind of when your body is taking out or your brain is taking out the trash from the day and getting rid of all that and kind of settling everything and getting you ready for your next day. And so if that's interrupted, I can tell you when I have interrupted sleep the next day, I'm groggy, I'm just not sharp. Um, Whereas when things are going right for me and I get to sleep well and the CPAP is working well and everything, just talk about a CPAP here, you know, kind of take this off for a second, just kind of show you. This is what I sleep with at night. So the thing goes on my face. Doesn't work well with glasses, but just like that. So I sleep like that all night long, and it makes going to sleep, staying asleep sometimes a little difficult because it's not the most comfortable way to go to sleep. So I really have to work on a lot of different things. I need to work on my room lights and things like that. So actually, sleep is so important, and sleep deprivation is so bad for you that the Guinness Book of World Records actually banned any kind of sleep deprivation records. So they didn't want anyone trying to see how long they could go without sleep to set some record because it was just that dangerous. So one of the things you have to do is you have to prepare for sleep. Okay. So we all put a lot of money into sleep, so it's important to that. I mean, we buy beds, can tend to be very expensive, pillows, all kinds of things to try and sleep better. And we all do it to some degree. And we all know what a bad night's sleep does to us the next morning. So, anyway, want to cut off your caffeine early for sure. Um, It'll help. Any kind of caffeine after about noon or so can actually lower the quality of your sleep, even if you're able to get to sleep okay. It hurts your ability to stay asleep and sleep for that long period of time. Um, Cold room helps. Um, Weighted blankets sometimes help. That doesn't work for me. I like to have things light on top of me. Um, but in terms of medication or supplements that can help you, let me bring that back up again. Now, this I'm going to share this with you here in just a minute, but I got to watching this and talked about a lot of things that help, but things like the magnesium, of course, we've already talked about how that affects your sleep, and I've found that to be very beneficial. I'm sleeping much better since I've been taking that. Not to mention having gotten rid of the body cramps and things, which incidentally I would wake up in the middle of the night with a body cramp or a leg cramp, and it would just wake me up and keep me awake. So that in and of itself interrupted my sleep. So that seems to be working very well for me. CBD. Okay, well, I do CBD for my arthritis, but I do tend to do a dose of it right before bed because that helps me with the sleep. So I do when I get up in the morning and then when I go to bed at night. And that helps to relieve all that, or a little bit, usually about an hour before I go to bed is when I actually do it. Um, the D3 and K2. D3 apparently has a lot to do with your rest and your sleep. So that again, very important. And the greens also have an effect. So I'm not even going to just share a page for you for any individual product. I'm going to share the product page tonight so that you can go and just kind of take a look at all of them. So once you get over there, you'll find, first of all, the D3K2. It's right there. The magnesium right down there. Your super greens right there, and your CBD oil. So those things all have a bearing on your sleep. Again, I'm not going to try and play doctor and tell you everything about it, but I do know how vital sleep is for you. It certainly has an effect on me and how well I do throughout the day. And I got to tell you, since I've been getting up and exercising and I've been taking the magnesium and doing some things like that, I've been sleeping better. I get up ready to go. By the time I get done exercising, I'm all energized. You know, and exercising, I'm just going out for a long walk. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm not pumping iron. I'm not, doing any of that kind of stuff. I'm just going out for a good, long, brisk walk. And if I can't walk, then I've got a recumbent bike from when I had my hip surgery that I can use in the basement. Now, fortunately, I've only had to do that once since I started this. It's been just beautiful weather for me. One day it was a little rainy, but it was still worth going out. But anyway, the sleep factor and the energy factor has a lot to do with it. And I'm sure it has a lot to do with how I'm feeling right now. So anyway, go check out the products. I'm going to put that down below for you. If you haven't looked at the tour yet, I really would suggest you do that, just so you know what everything's about. It pays to have knowledge rather than to just assume. So anyway, folks, that's what I've got for you this evening. Go look up on this, and hopefully you'll get some better sleep. I know I have been. So anyway, folks, have a great night. Smile and Stew out. We will talk to you all tomorrow. Take care.